Hello, and welcome to this week's new topic of control systems. In this episode, we will be talking about how Alex is a goalkeeper and how he saves goals. Not only will we be diving into the science behind this, but we will be talking about how his whole body plays a role in making these saves. Later on, we will be talking about how diseases affect a person from saving a goal. First, we will be diving into the stimulus and how the body reacts to it. Now we welcome scientist Stakos. Please welcome him. Good to see you again, buddy. So please explain the stimulus and how the body reacts to it.
So stimulus by definition is a thing or event that evokes a specific functional reaction in an organ or a tissue. The nervous system detects these events and evokes a reaction depending on what your body needs or wants to do. We will showcase how the stimulus provides a vital role within the situation of a saving a goal. Now onto the exclusive video of me saving an amazing goal.
What a save! Yeah, very good save. In this clip we can see he has impeccable technique, but there's obviously a lot of things going through his head. Here we have scientist Stakos to tell us about them.
When the kicker is preparing to kick the ball, the photoreceptor neurons in my eyes help prepare me to make a save. As you can see, as soon as the ball is kicked, the photoreceptor inside my eyes detect the ball is being kicked and sends a message to my brain, and then the brain processes the action and sends the message via the motor neuron to contract/move the muscles and allow them to save the goal.
Now let's travel into Alex's nervous system to see what's actually taking place.
This is Stakos's reaction to an incoming ball. Firstly, the ball is approaching. Then the eyes register the incoming light and sends info to the occipital or visual lobe. Thirdly, the occipital lobe sends visual info of the oncoming ball to the frontal lobe. Then, the frontal lobe decides that the incoming object must be caught so that the goal is not scored. Decisions are then made to catch the ball. The motor cortex receives instructions from the frontal lobe. The motor cortex sends motor control signals to the spinal cord. These signals travel through the spinal cord to the goalie's left and right hands. The goalie's hands begin to move to the specific locations to achieve the goal set forth by the frontal lobe to catch or block the ball. The reaction to the stimulus, which is the ball, is much more complex compared to a reflex.
Now we will be talking about why the circulatory, digestive and respiratory systems are needed for muscular system to be effective.
The muscular system is needed in this scenario since saving a goal requires the use of multiple muscles in your body. In order for the muscular system to be effective, it needs to be supported by the respiratory, digestive and circulatory systems.
Yeah, so from my knowledge, the respiratory system is important since it allows for oxygen to be taken from air. This process happens in the lungs, where oxygen is dissolved into the blood. The oxygen then helps cellular respiration.
The digestive system is important since this is where you get all of your nutrients and molecules needed for movement of the muscles. Food that is eaten passes through the small intestines and all of the essential nutrients are absorbed into the blood.
Damn. That's almost as good as the circulatory system. The blood that is a part of the circulatory system delivers nutrients and oxygens to the muscular system. The blood is pumped to the muscles by the strong contraction of the heart. Once the blood reaches the muscular system, the nutrients and oxygen are transferred to the muscle cells. The oxygen and nutrients are essential for muscle cells so that it can contract and cause movement. So, what can affect this? Parkinson's disease. Now on to Alex's attempt at saving a goal after being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease 3 months prior.
Just kick them more out wide so I can...
Parkinson's disease degenerates neurons and the effects only become progressively worse. The disease affects nerve cells in the deepest parts of the brain and affects the substantia nigra. The substantia nigra creates the neuron transmitters dopamine, or like adrenaline. The neurotransmitter relays signals to the brain that allows for bodily movement. With affecting the substantia nigra, you deteriorate neurons and ultimately affect the brain's function to move your body.
Yeah.
This can create for uncontrollable shaking or just stunted lack in movement. So in a goals pretense, this can create for unresponsive movement and attempting to save the shot to the goal.
Thanks for watching, and goodbye.